It's getting fancy.
We're live.
So hello, I am Backstab246,
like
also known as Aleksey.
Wait, you're not the person who's hosting this.
Let me see if I can find
but I
it.
was first to
Oh,
interview.
we're live.
It went
Bro,
live.
I counted down too.
Yeah, he counted down. You guys are just slow.
There you
Yeah,
go.
but it takes a second to actually.
Yeah, you're right.
What the fuck?
Look at that. Look how cute Aleksey looks in this background.
So
Got
at
the chat
work-
open.
Someone was like, said, go home because he showed up even though he had COVID. That was yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Someone at my job got COVID and he was like, he still showed up to work even though he's not supposed to be there. So the boss just said, go home.
All right, let's get started.
Wow, bro.
That's what
crazy.
happened to me Friday, bro. They assumed I had COVID. Like, I was there for like the first hour.
They assumed you have COVID. They
Yeah.
have good reason to.
No, all I had was a freaking nasty cough, and they're like, "Oh, we think you have COVID, so go home."
You do have the COVID looking face.
Looking face.
Bro,
All right, yo, what's up, sleepers? It's your boy Eddbedhead here in the Sleeping Cinema, and today I have with me.
Backstab246, also known as Aleksey.
Gross.
I beat you to it, bro.
also known as bread my butter.
That too.
I thought someone was actually coughing.
That would have been me, probably.
And it's me, Otacon. I'm in charge of the sound bites.
Wow, that's not cute.
I might have to look or do some research and make some myself. Hey, it's not as bad as Aleksey.
Shut up.
Yeah, I should have showed you how to do that before we started.
Took a whole minute just to think
I know
of
I
one
got a
sentence.
speech issue sometimes.
Hey, who else do we have with
You
us
got
today?
your boy Sen. That's it.
Sen is back.
What the fuck?
Bro, why are you coming at me?
Who asked him to?
Bro,
There-
you be hating on me just because I be carrying you in Fortnite like
All
I did
right,
last
there
time.
will be
Bruh.
timestamps in the description for a review on the movie if you want to skip ahead to that. But for now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concessions. So, how's your guys' week been?
I've been good. I watched and wait, you probably shouldn't say that yet. But I've been playing a lot of Fortnite with the guys.
Mm-hmm.
We had some good times. I played Fortnite with them as well.
I'm level 111 right
Dude,
now.
you know I like the
bro.
crap out of the game.
Bro, I've been playing
Every day.
The only time I play is with you guys
No,
now.
it's
But
not.
I mean, for the time before you guys got back into it, I played some.
Some.
Yeah, so I played Pokemon. I got some really good luck the last couple days in Pokemon.
I
so
know you
that
got
made me
two
happy.
shinies back
Two
to back.
shinies back to back, which
And you
is
didn't even give me
incredibly
one.
rare.
That's some hoe shit. I'm
You
like,
didn't
hey,
even play the
bro.
games.
I'm like, hey, can you give? No, fuck off, Javier.
Dang,
Wow, I'd stay
bro.
But yeah,
tuned to your
so
whole
I had
video.
a very good time. My streams picked up some traction this past week as well, so that made me very happy.
All
as
because
well.
of Fortnite, bro.
No,
Obviously,
I didn't
bro.
even stream Fortnite until yesterday, and I didn't get anyone except for you guys.
Nah, bro. What about that random person
Alright,
that wanted to
That
join
was
us?
one of my
It's normal.
normal viewers. So
I can't
yeah.
believe he actually has the game.
It's free.
Well, I mean,
But yeah, so my streams have picked up a little bit in traction, so that's nice.
Let's go.
I thought
I'm
Lexi's
happy
people
about
were
that.
smart.
I
like
watched
him.
some movies. I already forgot what those are, though, because that was like a whole week away. So yeah, I can't remember those.
Watch out for Mr. Big Dick over here with his
What?
with his fucking traction.
What?
Don't get too big for us, bro.
Don't worry, I'll leave you guys behind.
Oh, and
I'll
feel
forget
free
about
to
you guys.
read the chats to us, TGs, if there are any, because you have both of them open.
Wait, what'd you say?
Feel free to read the chats on the Streamlabs, because you have both of them open there.
Okay.
I only got
Gotcha.
YouTube's open.
Oh no! Oh god! All right.
All right, and
It's good so far.
what'd you say? Mine's taking a second. All right, what you been up to this week, Javier?
I only worked up till Wednesday, and then I got sick Thursday, and then I was at home, and then I watched a shit ton more anime,
Dang, that's.
and then I went to back, and I tried going back to work Friday, and they kicked me out of work. Whole life.
Oh yeah, I also started Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I think I'm on
Stop.
like
You
episode.
just
What
need to
the
stop.
fuck, bro?
If you're not watching,
Did you start this 2
No.
weeks ago?
Did I?
Yes,
Oh.
you mentioned this already.
Okay. Then I haven't continued watching it since then.
This is the same shit like when you were talking about that other movie series that you mentioned for 3
What
weeks
was
in a
that?
row. I think it was The Matrix.
Oh fuck.
No, I thought you mentioned like Pokemon like 4 weeks in a row. It's like I'm excited for Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited for Pokemon. It's like
Are
anything
you
else.
still excited?
He's trying to convince us to buy it, and he's just said, "Oh, I don't even think there's a co-op mode."
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, what the
Might
fuck are we
be if
supposed
they
to
add
do?
something. Just play the game. It looks fun.
What? What?
Okay, so Pokemon moves in the trailer, the Pokemon moves actually make contact with other Pokemon now. Unlike in these games where, like, if you use tackle, the Pokemon just does a little jump and then a little hitting mark just appears on the next Pokemon.
That's stupid.
So in this one, the Pokemon actually make contact and
Finally, it only
Pokemon
took, like,
attack you.
20
So you got to
years.
try not to get bite slam by Snorlax. So you got to roll out of the way.
Unless you could play co-op the whole story
I don't
with
think
like
you can do
four
story,
of us, well then I don't want to play it.
I speculate they might have a serious co-op mode.
My son's gone. Thank God. It
All
was
right,
hitting me
so-
straight in the eye.
As for me, I've also been playing Fortnite with the boys. And it's been a snow week, so I spent a lot of time at home this week.
I did
noticed.
too.
Yeah, lucky.
I actually got
overtime,
one
too.
snow day to
I know, we
Thursday,
had fun.
was it?
Yeah, I think it was Thursday.
The day I didn't go into work either because I called in sick.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
My
like
job-
it snowed so bad. It was like, yeah, it's a good thing I called in.
My job's not very good about telling us when we have to train someone. So the day that I called in because I wanted an extra day to get rid of my sickness, right? And apparently the day I skipped, they dropped someone I had to train on me.
Dang.
So had I known last week or had I known in advance that I had someone to train, I wouldn't have taken that day off. But yeah,
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
now I'm
That's
stuck training someone
crazy,
still.
bro.
What does he like you?
Oh, he's cool. He's like 6'4" though. So every time I had to
Damn.
Bro,
every
you
ti-
almost sound like the
so
song for a minute.
every
He was
time
like,
I had to take over from him, I had to lower the machine way down just so I could show him how to do it again. And when he has to get back on, I had to go all the way around and raise it all the way up to the
Oh
max
my
setting.
God.
Oh my.
So because there's such a big height difference.
All right.
Bro,
And,
it actually sounded like the song for a minute. He's like, he's 6'4".
Bro, his bitch ass could just lean down.
No, but then he'll break his back.
all right, let's take our seats and let's get into these trailers. So, any new movies, TV shows, or video games you guys are looking forward to?
Fuck no. There ain't nothing going on.
You know,
That's
there
really
was
it.
a
really
game.
sad.
Really slow week of.
There was a game that I was originally looking forward to, and luckily I got a different game to see if I would like it. It was called Tiny Tina's Wonderland, and
Borderlands is it the
Yeah.
expansion?
yeah, it looked interesting to me because I don't know.
Because it's Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, that's what got me. But then I got like the $9 version. It's like the
$9
one shot adventure. Of
Oh
Tiny
yeah,
Tina's.
that's from Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
the old
I did
one.
not enjoy that as much, so I'm no longer going to be getting that game.
It's good. I don't know why you didn't enjoy it.
I don't know. I don't know either. I just did not.
I don't know
enjoy it.
either.
I did not enjoy it very much. I don't know. Maybe because it wasn't enough storytelling, constant storytelling.
You have like
Well, because it's an expansion. It was like a small piece
It's
to
a side
Borderlands
story.
2.
It's
Yeah.
actually a side story. Yes, I understand that, but still.
looking
This
forward
one
to the new
apparently is
season
a
of
lot
Attack on
bigger.
Titan.
Yes.
I don't know.
you watched the last season of Attack on Titans, you said?
I said I'm looking forward to it. It's
Oh, yeah,
coming
yeah.
out soon.
Real soon, yeah.
It can't, didn't it come out like 2 years ago?
No,
No,
the,
there's
new,
a, like-
the new season that's coming out.
the
Isn't it like
final.
The
part
final
two?
part 2. Yeah,
Yep.
whatever.
What?
Yeah. They're doing some bullshit names.
Yeah,
now.
it's to hype it up, but it is one of the biggest animes.
I'm not gonna be looking forward to that because that's all everyone's gonna be talking about for like.
I know
6
when it
months.
comes out. Yeah, when it comes out, and then the whole
I'm not
episodes
looking
by
forward to that.
episodes.
I'm not cut up. I watched the first part of the last season, but I only went halfway through.
I watched the first
It's
season and
pretty
dropped
good.
the show.
I mean,
It is
I
good.
dropped off hard of.
Bro,
of this
to be
show.
honest, like the first season's good, and the second season's booty cheeks and then it's just like it's so
Yeah.
hard to get through it. But
Yeah,
if you
it
get
is.
past the second season, the third is pretty good.
If
and
you
then
have to
the
get
fourth-
struggle to get past an entire season, yikes.
yeah, well,
Hey, that was me with Naruto, bro.
Naruto's
season?
booty
It's
cheeks.
got a lot of filler arcs, and
That's
it's like,
true.
ugh.
That's why
That's
you
why
gotta
that-
look up which episodes are not fillers and just. go
that's
straight
why
to
Eddie
those.
can never
How
watch
are you
One
supposed to
Piece.
know
Yeah,
when you
exactly.
first watch it though?
Yeah, exactly.
Then you just enjoy it.
Well, it's hard. Like
Because some of
he's,
the fillers are pretty good.
some magic
I don't
word.
believe you.
Like after Naruto gets his first transformation, I like one of the seasons where he has to transform.
All right, this is not a
Yep.
Naruto
Yeah.
review.
My
Anyway.
favorite,
I
my
knew you were
favorite
gonna say
filler
that.
episodes
That's
are
why
the
I
beach
tried to
episodes.
All right, anyway. oh my
Bro,
god.
what the
Those
fuck?
beach
Let's
episodes
begin
freaking
with
funny.
Scream 5 plot. 25 years after a streak of brutal murders shocked the quiet town of Woodsboro, a new killer has donned the Ghostface mask and begins targeting a group of teenagers to resurrect secrets from the town's deadly past. Releases this Friday. What do you guys think of the trailer?
I didn't even realize it was called Scream 5. I just thought it was called Scream.
I've
Why would
never
it call
watched
it
any
Scream?
of the Scream movies. All I know about
Reboot.
Ghostface is fucking Scary Movie 2.
I'm not excited for this movie
It's
at
been a
all.
long
You're
time
not
since I've
excited
seen
for
these.
it?
I don't like the Scream series
It's
at
not
all.
very good, no. I prefer the spin-off.
I prefer Leprechaun.
Yeah, actually, yes. I prefer Leprechaun over this series, but I've seen this series before, and I do kind of want to still see how.
I like
goes.
the first Leprechaun movie. The rest of them are garbage.
Don't
Leprechaun Back to the Hood is good.
Oh my god.
Stop.
Don't like all of the killers that are Ghostface turn out to be people that are like close to the.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
always
it's
that.
kinda like
and it's more than
Scooby-Doo.
one. It's also more than one person always.
Yeah, it's usually
That's
two.
weird.
Like the first movie wasn't
Dewey
no,
or something like that.
Bro,
Spoilers,
you're
bro.
spoilering.
I'm just kidding.
I don't remember. I remember.
If you haven't seen Stream by now, get out of your rock and watch it.
I remember I watched the first one and I was like, this is okay.
Get
And then,
out
the
of your
second,
rock.
Then the second one
Yeah.
came out. I was like, why?
Shush.
Why is there another one?
I'm probably gonna watch it anyway, just cause
Cause me.
May and because I like slasher movies in general, so I'm probably gonna end up
Right.
watching it either way.
I like Freddy Krueger. I like Jason, but Scream.
I wonder what's
it's not the
going on
same.
lately with them, like adding a next installment to like these old slasher or slash horror movies.
I like
like-
Halloween.
Adding
Like what's
action.
next? Saw 10. How many Saw movies are there? Like what?
There's a.
Yeah, we did get a new Saw recently.
Yeah,
Spiral.
Spiral.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
pretty good.
I didn't see that one. Did I?
I heard it was bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. Well, the thing was, who was the actor? Chris Rock. He can. I don't know. I didn't like him being serious that much.
Oh,
Just didn't fit in.
Well, it's because it's Chris Rock.
Yeah.
He does. He shouldn't be playing serious roles. He's
Wow.
more of a
Because he was like
person.
a hardened detective, and it was
You
just
guys-
kind of hard to take him
let's
seriously.
give
Is he
'cause if they
supposed to
make-
be like related to Tap?
Tep? What do you mean? I don't remember that.
The character Tap?
Oh
don't
no,
know.
he's I don't want to spoil it, but
Alright.
we'll talk about it off air.
Okay.
And next we have Belle. Plot. Suzu is a 17-year-old high school student living in a rural village with her father. For years, she has only been a shadow of herself. One day she enters You, a virtual world of 5 billion members on the internet.
That's a lot
There,
of people.
there she is not Suzu anymore, but Belle, a world's famous singer. She soon meets with the mysterious creature. Together, they embark on a journey of adventures, challenges, and love in their quest to become who they truly are. Releases this Friday. What do you guys think?
I'm just saying, I'm getting big Beauty and the Beast vibes from this.
I think
Not-
it is based on
not just because of the name, but because of what I saw.
The actual fucking other
Footage
character.
you've seen.
Mhm. I think it is kind of based on.
When we
Yeah.
first saw the trailer during the Spider-Man,
It looked better.
yeah, I didn't know exactly what it was gonna be, so I thought it was gonna be more interesting than
What
A love
show?
story.
a similar thing to Beauty and the Beast. At least from what we see in this trailer.
Yeah.
I agree. Based on what I'm also the only reason why I was so excited for it as well, and I still am excited to watch it, but it's because of Summer Wars. Because I liked the story of Summer Wars. It was very cool, very engaging to watch. The animation style looks very nice. I like that it's still in the virtual world. It looks very nice, but the love angle might be a little off-putting.
Yeah, I'd be more excited if it was just a movie about her being a VTuber.
To be honest, I remember when I seen this in the trailer, like you said,
In the theaters?
Yeah, in the theaters. And I seen the trailer. I was like, I don't like this. I really don't like this movie. The only reason why I would watch it though is because of the art. I like how it's drawn.
the
I like
nice
the
animation,
animation.
yeah. It's
I
very
like
clean.
that. That's the only reason why I would watch this. If we do decide to watch this as a movie, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, if it is
Well,
based,
it's besides that or Scream, and you don't want to fucking watch
I
Scream.
don't want to watch something I'm gonna fall asleep on.
Well, then we're watching Belle.
Okay, I'm fine with. No, we can watch Hotel Transylvania.
No.
Five
It's on
with it?
Prime Video,
It's,
you fucking
4.
clown.
I'm not a
He sounds
clown.
so angry.
That's how he's been on Fortnite all freaking week.
all right. So moving on. What are you guys' thoughts before getting into Encanto?
I didn't know it was as short as it was gonna be.
It was an hour and 49 minutes.
It was hour and 30.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, half
With the
hour.
credits, it's
Well, those
hour
half
40.
hours
Who
were like
watches- who
10
watches
Bro, you're
minutes.
gonna cut the
Credits.
credits
Bro.
of actual content.
Yeah,
I mean,
To be fair, the credits are like 20 minutes long.
It
That was
it
ridiculous.
did barely meet the minimum for a full-length runtime film.
For me, I was excited when I see the trailer. When the
Okay.
first trailer's introduced, it looked different. I was excited to see it more. And then, of course, I seen it in theaters opening week as
Oh
well.
wow!
So
And I
You got
hate
the
for
per-
it.
besides that, the only thing I knew about it was Lin-Manuel Miranda was doing the music,
Yeah,
and I like him.
he's epic. Yeah,
I mean,
thought
the
he would-
music in the movie's still good though.
yeah.
Alright,
he
so-
he worked on the music and stuff. Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
so I knew the hype around this movie, but I was still not excited to watch the movie. So.
Because you hate.
You're a hater.
You couldn't say it all
Because
the
you're
way.
a hater, bro.
Yes,
I'm
I'm a
just
hater, bro.
Yeah, for me, the trailer looked kind of boring. Personally, I haven't seen too much talk about it. Then again, I didn't really like go around looking to see reviews and stuff of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I went into it expecting just a whimsical Disney movie, like they usually do. So with that, let's get into the spoiler-free review. All right, spoiler-free review for Encanto. Encanto released November 24th of 2021, starring Stephanie, Beatrice, Maria Cecilia Botero, and John Leguizamo. Leguizamo. There we go. Directed by Jared Bush, rated PG. Plot summary. A young Colombian girl has to face the frustration of being the only member of her family without magical powers. What are you guys' overall thoughts on this film?
I thought it was good. I think that it was lacking in terms of like actual depth in the characters. Mm-hmm. They try to give time to give everyone a little hint of backstory or conflict.
Yeah.
But I don't think there was enough for them to do in the movie, and it doesn't help that the movie's so short.
Yeah,
it's barely passable.
Barely passable. That's your review.
The music's really good.
The music is good.
Music's good.
I have like 2 songs that I really like in it.
He doesn't like the Bruno song.
Bro, spoilers.
remember.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Who the heck is Bruno?
What the fuck is a Bruno?
It's a rat.
All right, what did you think, Javier?
I mean, I enjoyed the movie. I've watched it 7 times
Which I
already.
hate you for.
Why do you hate me for it?
Because
It's just such a casual movie that, like, the fact, like, I watched it in theaters one time. I was like, okay, I'm never gonna see this in theaters again. Little do I know, it's already on Disney Plus a week later. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, that's
Click, and I just watched it. And just
Okay.
watched it like 6 more times.
You spent like 12 hours watching this one movie.
I had nothing else to
made us
watch,
speechless,
bro.
Nothing else to watch.
I lost,
You had
I
Leprechaun
lost-
to watch.
Oh no.
Fuck
Stop.
Leprechaun. Bro, when are you
Stop.
watching Owl House?
yeah, when
When
are
I
you
watch
watching?
everything else.
When are you watching
Bro.
Infinity Train?
When I watch everything else
You're
that I
such
don't
a-
want to watch.
Bro, you'd love Infinity Train, I think.
We'll see.
But
Yeah.
no, it was good.
Yeah, as for me, overall, like you guys were saying, the story kind of lacked story. It was kind of a quick movie, and towards the end of it, I looked at the runtime. That's when I was like, oh, this movie's almost over.
Yeah, it ends very abruptly.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck?
It's like they ran out of money or something and just said, we got to end it right
And
now.
there's like a lot of unanswered questions, I feel.
I
There's
think
so
they
much.
left it off a cliffhanger on purpose, though, to like
There was a
make another
cliffhanger?
one.
I don't know.
Didn't
I don't
feel
think
like
so.
one. It didn't feel like one.
Not really a cliffhanger, more like a rushed ending. And I feel like this movie could have been great if they had done more. But the reason I'm gonna give it such a high review is just the soundtrack. It's
Wait,
amazing.
what do you give it?
7.5 out of 10.
6.
I really like the soundtrack, and I like how they did the songs kind of like in a music video style. I had a love-hate relationship with that sort of
It's a 7.
style that they
Mhm.
did for it.
It's a 7 for me.
I said it's a 6.
6?
Like
What-
the music video style, it kind of takes away from.
I give
Yeah,
it a
I have
7
a-
and
I have a
half
love-hate with
for
it.
specific reasons.
All right.
You give it a 7.5 too.
Yeah.
All right. So what is your guy? Let's look. Yeah, I just asked you guys' ratings. Let's look at some online ratings then. The critics for Metascore gave it a 76 out of 100. Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter is a 91%. Audience in IMDb is a 7.3 out of 10. I don't know why I put 20. In Rotten Tomatoes, audience is a 93%. So the average of all these scores is 83.75. Does that kind of fit where you guys thought it would be?
An 83?
What
Yeah.
the heck? Why is it so high?
That's pretty good.
Because a lot of kids probably watched
No,
it.
the critics gave it a 91.
The critics are wrong.
Oh, if you want to show the audience the computer screen, Jesus, you hit the
the button.
last tab on the Streamlabs. It
Oh.
says
You think the critics gave it such a high rating
The-
because
the little arrow?
No, on Streamlabs.
I don't know
the
why
other
the
user.
critics had such a high
Oh,
rating.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was internet
I
screen.
really want to see why the critics gave
You
it
think
such high
you
ratings.
think the critics gave it a high rating
Well,
because
I'll
it's Disney?
I'll read
Probably,
the reviews.
I feel like maybe they're taking it more as a musical than
An
a
actual-
story-based movie.
Yeah, I'll read you guys the reviews as usual, and then
Well,
we'll kind of gauge
plus-
where they're
plus
It
at.
says
here-
musical and comedy.
Yeah, it says
so
musical and
fuck.
comedy right here.
I can see it as a
Comedy?
musical, yeah. Well, I mean, there was some funny
yeah,
parts.
there's funny parts.
All right, so before we jump to the spoiler-free review, I'd like to ask you to like, comment, subscribe. Also, check out these guys on their social media links. They will be in the description below. We are also on most of the podcast platforms, so give us a listen anywhere at any time.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Are we on bigspeed.com?
Damn Every time.
Bixby, what, the Samsung feature,
Yeah, bro.
Wow, that threw
Fuck
me back
Big
to when I had an Android.
bro. Bixby, some ass.
Bro, you
How they
ass,
forced
bro.
it on you, basically.
Yeah, I had to figure out how to turn it off.
Bruh,
I never turned it off, bro.
Siri's
I never
much
turned
better.
mine on.
I don't like Siri either.
She doesn't even listen.
Yeah, good, because she's garbage,
I just
too.
use Google Assistant. It's way better.
Hey, Google. We don't have one down
Google's-
here.
Google
I do have
runs
a Google,
everything,
but I
bro.
don't have it down here.
Google runs everything.
All right.
Yo, Fez was Augustine.
All right, let's get into the spoiler-filled discussion. Let's take an in-depth review of Encanto, starting off with Mirabel. Sorry. Stretching right into the mic.
I don't know who picked that.
All right, Mirabel finding out the house is falling apart.
They we skipped like the first half of the movie.
Yeah,
dude.
because it's just setting up the characters for like the first half hour. She is the only member of the Madrigal family to not have any powers, so everyone kind of looks down upon her, especially her grandma. On Antonio's Encanto ceremony, Mirabel starts to see the cracks in the house. She runs for help, but only to find the cracks are gone. Her grandmother brushes her off, and everyone goes on their own way. I really like Mirabel's character because she's genuinely a good person, but no one takes the time to listen to her.
Also, was a bitch.
If the movie is implying that Bruno fixed all the patches in the wall, but like they're still like they just disappear on the other side of the wall, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't
Magic.
get it either. Yeah, that
Magic.
Yeah, just like you said, I brushed over like half an hour of it, but I feel like that was just setting up the whole
Characters.
Madrigal family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really like the first song. It
Oh,
You
what,
didn't
they go
like
over
it?
the family?
no, yeah, I didn't.
You don't like the family being introduced?
No, I didn't.
I liked most of the song, but there was like a part of it like 2/3 in where it was kind of faltering.
To me, the
Oh, yeah,
song
'cause
just wasn't catchy
just
enough. You know?
repeated it.
It's super catchy.
No, it's not.
I don't even remember the words.
Wow.
Me neither.
I also wonder why it was Mirabel who's destined to be there to find the cracks in the house.
Well, she's the only person that's the odd one out.
Yeah, but I wonder why the Encanto chose her to be like, all right, you're going to make or break this spell.
Yeah, and slash like, why the fuck are you the only one that doesn't have a power?
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of sus when you think about it.
Yeah,
Like everyone,
That's what Jesus was talking about. There's so many unanswered questions. And it's just like, what? Why?
there were some theories implying that like because she wiped her hands when she was a kid after touching the candle, like it wiped off the magic. That's supposed to help with opening the door.
Okay.
But,
What?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you see the same movie?
Yeah,
Do you remember the candle?
yeah.
Do you remember when?
She wiped her hand on her dress.
I did not.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's really confusing at times. All right. So, yeah, what did you guys think of that whole scene where, like, you know, she was being basically rejected by her grandma, being like, you're crazy. Get out of here.
I thought it was so disrespectful.
I thought the grandma was being such a bitch.
like she seemed like a typical Hispanic grandma for some reason.
What?
What the heck? Not all of them are mean.
No, I know not all of them, but like the ones that like
Judgmental.
yeah, they were
Yeah,
super judgmental about
there
it.
are judgmental people. Yeah.
So it's just like it kind of looked like a normal Hispanic grandma to me, or something.
To
Like
me, it felt like she just wanted to hold on to power, and the fact that a person in her family appeared that couldn't get magic powers felt like she was losing control, and eventually her family will no longer have magic powers. I feel like that's one of the bigger issues for her at that point. She was starting to lose control of her family because of that.
Okay.
Real nice.
I also felt like it was kind of for honor and stuff like that. Like like there was more symbol behind.
Symbolism
No.
behind
Yeah.
the Madrigal name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. I think all of them have kind of lead to the same thing where it's
Like-
just
Right from the start, they kind of make her feel unredeemable.
yeah.
Even though like they rush it right at the end, like yeah, yeah, I've been stupid and shit.
Yeah, we'll talk about the
Yeah.
ending because that's a whole
But
thing
they
we have to
didn't-
get into.
All I'm implying is that they didn't do enough to make her.
Have any other qualities other than being mean?
Yeah, they didn't make her like have little moments where like she's pretty nice, but she's just confused about
You'd
what's going on.
You know something funny? You'd expect the grandma to like honestly have like more related to the grandkid, her grandkid, because the grandma also doesn't have a super like ability. She's just a normal
Her
grandma.
power? I think
Yeah.
Her power is to hold a candle.
Yeah.
Like that's literally it though. And
yeah,
like,
it is a little weird now that you mention it. I didn't realize she didn't have
Like,
power.
she didn't
She's where the power originated from. Like she probably
But then
she's
it-
the one who created.
so wait,
I don't know how to explain it.
So wait, you
Never
telling
mind.
me so that if the grandma's the one that originated, and then when it goes out, spoiler, it goes out, the candle goes out.
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
we're
you-
in spoilers.
What if
section.
she would
But
have
then, but
died?
remember, then it comes back to life when the
Mirabelle?
Mia Rebelle.
Then she's the new owner probably because she's the one who brought it
She's
back.
carrying on the spell now.
Yeah, and it's after they fix the house too.
So now Grandma's the one that's powerless, and Mirabelle is the one who
Yeah,
controls everything else
technically.
now.
The turntables have turntables.
But everyone's gonna look up to the grandma still, and I bet like if they make another sequel,
I hope
which,
not.
You know, I don't. Depending how it goes,
They really shouldn't.
Well, I mean, they make a lot of random sequels.
All right.
This
Yeah,
is
that's
one they
random
should not.
sequel. Random
Like-
sequels.
like-
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There are a lot of unnecessary.
Like, they
but
made
this one
Frozen
will
2,
have
bro.
an especially
Have you
unnecessary
ever seen
one.
Frozen 2?
No, I'm not. And I don't plan on.
All
it.
right, next let's talk about Mirabelle trying to save the Encanto by hugging Isabel. Oh no, I skipped ahead. This I had
Yo.
another scene right. Mirabelle finding Bruno's vision. So after finding out Luisa has been carrying too much and she's feeling weaker, Mirabelle convinces her to tell her what's going on. Luisa isn't sure, but she points her to Bruno's tower in the Casa Madrigal. She climbs hundreds of stairs and survives sand traps in order to find out she is destined to save or break the Encanto. I really like the songs in this movie. My only complaint is that they're presented like music videos, which I also like, but hate because the only reason I dislike it is because it kind of blends everything together and I'm not sure what's actually happening.
It distracts you from the actual.
I feel part
story.
of it was done so then when you eventually get tired of fucking watching the movie,
Yeah.
you could just look it up on YouTube and just see the music videos.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty huge reason. Yeah, that's part of why I like this movie because I can look back at the songs and not have to think about the
Action.
context
Like
of
the
it.
I
actual
think that's my
movie,
biggest problem with the movie is after my first watching, I was completely done with the story, and my sisters wanted to rewatch it the next day, like the next day, and then we rewatched
"Yo,
it, and I just told them like, "Yo, can you just skip this part real quick and get to the song?"
Let's just watch
Because the story
Yeah.
is like pointless.
I mean, all the songs are on YouTube. You could just watch the whole all the music videos, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It makes it hard to know at times who knows what and what is actually going on.
because it's not an interesting enough story to warrant rewatching it
Yeah.
with the story intact.
I agree with
As
that.
as I watch it 7 times.
Yeah, dude, what the heck? You could just watch the music videos.
He didn't think about that.
You can watch them in order too.
Well,
just so you
I
get the
honestly
story.
know, like, I never thought to rewatch any of the music videos, like, until you guys decided to watch it. And I'm like, oh, you
Bruh.
know what? I'm just gonna listen to music instead.
What do you guys think about Mirabelle finding the vision though in Bruno's tower?
That's probably
The
the
climax.
best. That's
climax.
probably the most storytelling part of the entire movie.
I was glad that they did a joke where like an animal buddy like
Yep.
showed up.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
it just
great.
ran.
And then it just flew up.
Yeah, implying like, yeah, okay, fine, we're not gonna give her a dumb animal buddy like every other fucking Disney princess.
And
Yeah,
then he
it's
gets she
annoying.
gets all the way up there, and she's
She's
like,
not
oh,
a
there.
princess.
I know she's not, but like you know,
I
the
know what
trope.
you're saying though. Yeah,
Isn't the
Yeah.
princess in this movie the kid?
There is no
I also
princess.
thought it was
There is no
interesting how
princess.
there was a whole like giant tower inside the house, and you could, I don't know, I never noticed
it's
it.
time
whenever
space magic. You got to
Yeah,
know your
pretty much.
magic, people.
Well,
Pretty
actually,
much.
it's actually the room itself. Remember, because
It's
all the
time
rooms,
space magic.
all the rooms adjust to the people.
It's like the
themselves.
TARDIS.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's
It's like the what? What the fuck's the TARDIS?
You don't
it's
know Doctor
the
Who?
phone booth from
What's
Doctor
the TARDIS?
Who.
Talk about it.
Okay. So TARDIS is a spaceship basically, where it can travel in time, and it's bigger on the inside and smaller on the outside.
Wow, that's great, bro.
That was it? Man, that was going way more.
I didn't remember the exact acronym for, what each letter stands for.
Oh no. All right, moving on. So Mirabel trying to save the Encanto by hugging Isabella,
Which is bullshit.
so after talking to Bruno and finding out he left the family for her, Mirabel decides to do whatever it takes to save the family, even if it means hugging her least favorite.
So dumb.
Is it cousin or sister? I forgot.
Sister.
She tries to, but not before Isabella has her version of Elsa's Let It Go. This song and scene seem to borrow a lot from the Frozen movie. Isabella, like Elsa, being tired of acting how others want them to and breaking free, exploring their powers. And some of the movements that they do, the dance moves, are pretty similar.
I liked it way better than Let It Go.
The song was good, but the whole you gotta hug your sister and grandma
if you
to
think
save
about-
the day
Well,
is so
hold on.
dumb.
If you think about it, it didn't even go exactly to plan. It because Bruno's vision just said, "Yeah, you just have to hug your sister."
Yeah, I don't think it was just.
But it wasn't as easy as just hugging your sister. It was the story behind it where she's actually feeling like she could be herself.
Yeah,
And
but
actually
I
coming
still
to
thought
terms
it
with
was. I still thought it was dumb. It was so like.
Eddie.
Oh
like
my
the
God.
hug is the end result of it, but the actual way to get to the hug is actually pretty important.
I said, I think.
Yeah, but it's still a dumb way to save everyone. Give me a hug and we'll save the world.
Well, no, because I
Well,
think.
if she just did that, it wouldn't have worked.
Probably,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah,
you
I
probably
would say I think the meaning it was the meaning behind the hug, like to build a bond, to actually show that they care about one another instead of just
It's
about the
still a
powers.
shallow way to go about things. I think it's
Well,
not.
I think
Well,
it's
the
weird
grandma.
because
It was
Bruno,
a grandma's fault. The reason why it became more shallow, because as soon as they started hugging, the grandma was like, "What'd you do, Isabel?" And then everything just fell apart.
she's such a bitch. She acts like they're not sisters, and like why the fuck can't she talk to her sister like a real fucking person?
And that's the reason why. That's why the reason Bruno's like in his vision, she had to get along with her sister so the power can stay even stronger. Like it even grew more. Then the candle get more inflamed.
and then the
after-
grandma was like,
Her
"What the
power.
hell you doing? Leave her
Like-
alone."
Yeah, and then
Like,
it
yeah, how
dies.
dare you talk to your
How
sister?
dare you? And
What
then
the fuck did you do?
Why you
It was
gotta
grandma's
ruin
fault
everything
the
by
entire
existing?
time.
My grandma should have tripped down the stairs.
A couple flight of them.
So some thoughts I had while watching this movie is, who were the grandma and her husband running from? Just some bandits.
Yeah, probably just like
Some
conquistadors.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah,
Yeah, I thought conquistadors too, but they didn't.
They're in Colombia. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's the
They
same.
didn't.
Is it the
they
time
didn't
period?
have
What's the time period?
They didn't look like they had armor. They looked like cowboys.
They didn't have a year.
They might have just not needed armor at the time. I mean, if they're gonna attack a village that has no weapons or anything,
Yeah, I suppose,
why
yeah.
bother with armor?
I also thought, how did the Encanto come to be exactly? It was just like,
It just popped out of the ground.
yeah, she was just crying on the river, and then all of a sudden it's like, here's magic.
It was Tafiti.
I'm guessing it was that guy's soul. I don't know.
Maybe.
It might have been Tafiti.
Because I mean, I
She
feel-
does make land out of nothing. Basically, she raises the land.
And the sister's flower power, she makes like copies of herself out of flowers, and it looks like Tafiti.
See, I believe the Pixar theory more than I would believe the DreamWorks and Disney theory.
Yeah.
Or Shrek is actually part of
Yes.
the Disney universe.
Do it.
Oh my god.
All right. Next, let's talk about, this is my favorite moment. Mirabel standing up to her grandma. So after the house continues to break and being told to step aside, Mirabel confronts her grandmother. The grandmother has forced everyone to do too much in an attempt to preserve the magic, but no one stands up to her. After hearing this, the house falls apart and Mirabel runs away with the unlit candle.
The movie should have ended right there after that. Told the grandma off, told her fuck off, and let everything go to shit.
But
Just
it's
left.
because she
Moved to
took the
another
We
candle.
don't need it. We don't always need a happy ending.
Moved to another village, started a life on
Exactly.
her own. Oh my God.
And then in the next movie, they have to find her to fix the family.
Wow.
You would want a second movie?
No,
Then why would you want that?
I'm just saying it probably would have been a better way of doing it.
It would have been in Mirabel's character, though.
Yeah.
Instead, she was by the river where the grandpa died.
Yeah, so what do you guys think of this scene, though, where she's standing up to her grandma as the
good
house
scene.
is falling apart?
I think it's the best scene in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Minus the like her finding the parts for the.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
Actually
the Bruno
putting
song's the best part.
Bruno
What
part is
do
dope.
you
No,
mean?
no.
It's the best
Bruno's
song.
the best
it's
character in
not.
the entire movie.
And
He's
it's the
dope.
best song.
No, it's not.
And he's played by Luigi.
From Mario Bros.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
click his picture right there. So we can
What
pull
the
up his...
fuck?
Obi. No.
Obito.
OB.
See, look, there's John Leguizamo. He
Yeah,
played
let's look at his
Luigi.
That's
click on
cool.
movies.
Why the fuck is John? There's
Wait, you
Mark
played in
Ruffalo
Ice
there.
Age?
Is that Mark
Yeah,
Ruffalo?
click movies. It says
Oh, I know this guy.
There's Mario right there. There's Luigi Mario and Mario Mario.
That's him?
Yes,
he plays Luigi
he plays Luigi
when
Mario.
he was young. He also played Sid from Ice Age.
That's wild.
Yeah,
He looks like Sid.
Oh my god.
look, Mario has a gun.
Is that a sniper?
All right, so this and the last scene, which I think should have been changed, everything being resolved. So Mirabelle talks to her grandmother, who accepts she's been too hard on everyone. It seems like the whole thing could have been avoided if someone talked to her grandmother sooner, since she was understanding after everything that happened. It was also a bit fast how Bruno was forgiven by everyone and how he forgave them. Because they all thought he was evil, but he was just reading their prophecies.
Yeah, it wasn't like he's making them.
I get it's a family, but even then, it's really fast makeup.
I
They're
feel
shows how
afraid
shallow
I
of
our
feel
family is.
most of the story should have been changed to the point like where
It's a whole new
Um,
movie.
yeah, instead of the misunderstanding where like they just see the cracks on the little green tablet thing.
Yeah.
Like she does the little shift thing where it says, "Oh, you could be the cause or the problem of it,"
Mm,
Wait,
and
what?
they could talk it out and then actually figure out a solution to it.
that'd be better.
But the grandma
It-
didn't even want to
within the
hear that.
family.
though.
They only see the worst in things. That's why it led to the things it did.
She's such a bitch.
I said the grandma didn't even want to see any of that. That's the reason why Bruno got kicked out. Because the grandma's like, I don't like this.
He didn't even get kicked out. He ran. He left.
I like how big of
Yeah,
a
because the grandma
snitch the
just-
entire family
Yeah,
is,
because she's
though.
such a bitch.
Yeah, like-
he felt he had to leave.
She literally looked at her son and she's like, why are you doing this? He's like, I'm sorry, Mom, I'm leaving. Bye.
that was sad.
I like how big of a snitch the entire family is when they found out, and then what's her name overheard everything, and then
She's my favorite character.
Oh
she's
yeah, I
funny.
Oh,
forgot her
the
name too.
like the superhero.
they all tell
name is,
everyone like, "Come on,
uh,
can't you guys hold a secret for like a day even?"
Her name's Dolores. I think.
Oh yeah, Dolores.
the cousin.
Her story was kind of rushed too because she's like, I have this love interest that's taken by my sister.
The love interest part was such a snore. Because this guy, they don't even set up this character of the fucking guy who apparently,
He's just background, bro. He's just a background character.
yeah, who's
there.
apparently the love interest.
Yeah,
he doesn't
it
seem
makes
interesting
sense.
at all.
He's just the most.
He's just good looking.
Yeah,
is
I
all
would
he
say
is
that's,
to
all,
it.
that's literally all it was.
And he's so quick to fucking be like, oh yeah,
go.
the
Oh, yeah,
sister
let's get
doesn't want to
married."
marry her. Okay, I guess I'll marry this girl.
Like, she said like,
What a
hold up.
slut!
I think he just wants the title of Madrigal family.
Wow, but even though he can't do anything with it,
He's gonna be like the other two guys that got married into the family.
Mm-hmm.
Or the three.
Oh yeah, like Mirabelle's dad and
And then
her uncle.
Yeah, the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
That
At least
guy's
the dad was. I think the dad was the most understanding guy in the entire movie.
he was great.
Mhm.
Oh, and he's played by Fez
Who?
from that '70s show.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that show.
It's one of the best sitcoms, bro. You gotta watch it.
It's so good.
I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine's pretty good.
I've never seen that,
what's her face is in it? I already told you.
Rosa, the
Yeah,
character who plays
yeah,
Rosa.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know her actual name.
I forget who she. She plays Mirabelle.
Oh,
She's right there.
oh. Well, no wonder I like Mirabelle a lot.
She's great. Yeah.
And Brooklyn Nine-Nine, she's funny.
So what are you guys' final ratings for Encanto?
Still a 7.
5.5.
It's a. It's a 7.
A 7?
I went down half a point because the story is,
The There is
Not
no
great.
story. There is no story.
Yeah.
Just-
I'm a bump
But
it down
the
to
music
7 as
does
well.
so much for it that I'm like, yeah,
This movie
you know.
ain't-
that's
angers
the
me now.
only. That's the only reason why it saves this whole thing.
Like,
And
even though
he's
we've been talking about the story for like this very short movie, I feel like it's been a slog just talking about the story
Well,
because
there's not
nothing happens.
Yeah, there's not
At
really
the
much
end-
to talk about.
At the end, they almost get the same house. And they don't explain how the fucking the casita came back.
Yeah,
It's just
how the
like, oh, I'm
magic
here
is
now.
born again.
Well, it's because it's born by love.
I guess they didn't even explain that.
Yeah.
They weren't
Movie's
even like,
awful.
"Oh my god, the magic the love
And
makes
Casita
magic."
kept its memories.
This almost felt like a cash grab, but I don't know.
No reason.
Yeah,
For
I
no
don't think
reason,
it was
yeah.
a cash grab. I think they just
We're gonna watch Coco
I think they
too.
gave up on the story. Is all.
well, yeah, like I think they just know that like Lin-Manuel Miranda was gonna work on it. They're like, yo, we could make some sick music.
Yeah, I mean, he did great. He did great as a
Yeah.
Like I
song.
said, all the music are great.
I wish he was in the movie. Like I thought he was gonna sing one of the songs,
Ooh, that'd be dope.
Nah,
like the Bruno song,
no.
Bruno.
because that one was like the most like reminiscent of his style of music.
Mm-hmm. Especially where they were all singing over each other at the end of that song.
Yeah,
That reminds me of like his musicals.
yeah.
Well-
It makes me want to watch In the Heights again.
Yeah, that was a good movie, man.
I want to watch it. Is it on HBO Max?
Yeah,
right?
you gotta watch
I gotta
it, bro.
watch it.
He makes a cameo in that movie too.
Yeah, he's a paletero.
Yeah. All right. Let's read some online reviews. So I compiled one of the best and worst for each of these. So this IMDb audience member gave it a 9 out of 10. The Madrigals live in a magical house under the protection of an everlasting magic candle. The candle imparts a special power to each one of the Madrigal kids except Mirabel. She feels left behind. When she has a vision of devastating cracks in the house, her abuela wants to cover it up and ignore it. This is a magical movie. I really like the characters, and the mystery is interesting. It kept me intrigued, and then the movie hits me with that revelation. That's a powerful scene. It's a scene of a reality that is more powerful than most other family-friendly
my God.
animated movies are willing to go. It's a step that puts this onto another
Bro,
level.
this guy's ready to get so fucking wrong.
It's so solemnly
Right
preaching
in this
against
movie.
the contrived storyline, which wants to have a metaphorical cake and eat it.
What the
No,
fuck
this
is
guy's so dumb.
what?
This is
Bro,
not
he
9
did not
out of
watch the
10.
same movie.
I know. What movie was he watching?
What the fuck?
Was he watching Lilo and Stitch? Did I miss that?
Hey, Lilo and Stitch is a great movie.
That's
I
right.
get that a
That's
dime.
why-
That's
why
why
he
I'm
brought it
trying
up.
to
Oh,
switch
okay,
it.
if, if they ever see this trailer, I hope they know how dumb they sound.
I know, right? Oh my god.
This is not that movie.
No.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it's
No.
that powerful. And
Yeah.
like since
Definitely not.
and that reminds me, since they brought up that there's like a mystery behind it, the mystery isn't interesting enough that when you finish it, you never want to go back to it.
What was the mystery?
'Cause
The
you-
mystery was like, why is Mirabelle in the vision? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, like why is she the cause of possibly disrupting the whole house?
Yeah,
I
which they
just
didn't
said
even answer.
she's only in that because the story needs to happen. That's all I thought. I did
Yeah.
not think of it as much of a mystery.
They didn't even solve. They,
They
didn't
just
even answer
needed
the
her to
question
do
either.
something.
They didn't answer no questions here. All
There's-
right. Next is this IMDb audience member gave it a 1 out of 10. This film didn't really work nor stand out from other Disney films and felt a bit flat at times. The story was lacking and flawed. Music was forgettable and at times boring. Don't recommend this at theaters at all.
I wish they gave it more colorful
Well,
language.
I mean, the music is
Yeah, I disagree. The music is great in
but
this movie.
the story for it.
Plus,
Yes.
music is subjective,
Mhm.
so
Yeah. So this Metacritic reviewer gave it a 90 out of 100. Encanto is vibrant, visually delight that's just as magical as the family it centers.
wow, bro, that's crazy.
This guy gave it a
It's
what?
very pretty,
90.
so that's why it deserves a 90. Also, that reminds me of how fucked up this family is. That like near the beginning of the movie, where the family takes a picture together,
Oh, yes.
and the grandma points out like, "Oh, let's take a family picture of all the madrigals," and then.
And then doesn't
And
include
then,
Mirabelle.
yeah, Mirabelle is literally out of the picture,
That is
and her
pretty
mom
messed
and dad don't care.
Yeah, they're really passive in this movie. I mean, they confront the grandma once. They're like, "You're being too hard on her," and then the grandma's just like,
He's like,
screw
okay.
you."
Yeah,
Like I
let's take
said,
this picture without my daughter in
That's
it.
why I say like it's
Or
it
Bruno.
feels like a
Yeah, exactly.
All right, this Metacritic reviewer gave it a 40 out of 100. There are some nice moments and sweet show tunes, but Encanto feels like it's aspiring to exactly that sort of bland, frictionless perfection. And I didn't get to finish the sentence.
Yeah, like they want to add conflict, but it's so rushed that like by the end of it, you're like, oh, I guess none of it matters.
Yeah,
There's still
pretty
a
much.
bunch of unresolved like family issues, but I guess we're good now
Pretty much.
because we did a song.
It's just like one of those facts that you learn in history, like, oh, the White House was once burned down. It's like, okay, but we still have the White House, and nothing really came out of it.
it was remade. What are you talking about? It's not the
Yeah,
same
it was
White
remade,
House.
yeah,
It
pretty
wasn't
much.
the first White House. That's the second.
That's
White
pretty
House.
much what you could say about this movie. It wasn't the first Madrigal house, but they made a new Madrigal
Yeah,
house.
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
basically
it's
the
the
same.
same.
Yeah.
It's the same though.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. It's like sort of just like a
it's
a
bussin',
throwaway
bussin',
fact
bro.
you can just look at.
Bro, it's just bussin'. Okay.
It's bussin'. And this Rotten Tomato audience member gave it a 5 out of 5. Great music, storyline, and vibrant colors.
Great
Nice
storyline,
colors,
my
bro.
ass.
That's epic.
Everyone's always talking about colors. That means they have nothing better to say.
Yeah.
All right,
Bro, we're just dumb people like, ooh, pretty cowboys.
What if you're colorblind?
This Rotten Tomatoes critic gave it a fresh. The story is thin, but the music contribution from Lin-Manuel Miranda are genuinely emotional.
Well, that's it. At least that one's
That's
more makes
fine,
sense.
I felt
Yeah.
nothing from this movie.
You felt nothing?
Nothing.
No emotions for the
Boy Made
music?
Christmas on Netflix. Not even.
9, high 8.
Hey, that's a high rating, dude.
I did not say that.
I didn't know you liked it that much.
That's wild.
And this Rotten Tomato audience gave it a rotten, with the vibrant score suggesting hitting dangers, which never materialized. The final cut feels undercut.
I agree.
Yep.
There's a lot missing from it, so
It literally cuts up abruptly at the end.
The movie
It's
feels
fucked
like
up.
a hour and 30-minute trailer.
I can see that.
I
Yeah,
don't. I just see it as like a bunch of stitched together music videos.
yeah, that makes more sense. All right, let's check out our previous podcast. Check out our previous podcast if you've enjoyed this. Not us.
Check
You
it
guys,
out.
you guys check out our previous podcast if you've enjoyed this one so far. We upload
No.
new episodes weekly. Also check out our Patreon. Any help is greatly appreciated. All right,
That for some reason that lagged.
you guys want to take an intermission?
Up to you guys.
I'm good.
You guys
I'm
good?
good. Yeah.
All right, let's keep chugging through.
You know what soundbite is desperately needed?
What?
The one where Aleksey says, "Really?"
For real.
Really?
All right, let's look at the spoiler-free review of Batman: Mask of the Phantasm. Batman: Mask of the Phantasm was released December 25th of 1993.
That was a Christmas movie?
Yeah, starring
Doesn't feel
Kevin
like it.
Connery, Dana Delaney, and Hart Bochner. Directed by Kevin.
Conroy.
Yeah, Conroy. Directed by Kevin Altieri. Rated PG. Plot summary: Batman is wrongly implicated in a series of murders of mob bosses, actually done by a new vigilante assassin. What are you guys' overall thoughts without getting into spoilers?
I
It
didn't
was
know.
a great Batman movie.
It was pretty nice, to be honest.
I've never seen a lot of the animated Batman movies, so I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
Like where you don't have to like distinctly be like, oh, this is my favorite like Tim Burton
Batman,
yeah,
yeah.
like it doesn't have its own distinct style where it's like different enough where you
Where you can tell whose run it is or something like that.
yeah, this one feels like a straight up like comic book Batman, and I
Yeah.
like that about it.
Wait,
Yeah, it's great.
I got a question. Was this one the first animated Batman movie?
I don't know
Probably
if I'd
not.
say the first, but it's definitely one of the most popular animated Batman movies.
The reason why I asked because like I didn't like that they brought up the death of his parents like in this movie. Like, why do you have to bring that
Well,
up?
Because it's part
Because
of his
we gotta
character. And
keep
they
It
do it.
always talks about
Yeah,
it.
but I don't
But
need
this,
to hear
they,
that.
this time they
Plus
do
he's-
it. They do it in a way that they don't really show it.
Like, you can't
Yeah,
be
they-
Batman without talking about his dead parents.
Like
Yeah, but-
he's just like he's talking to them as in like why I'm sorry if
No, I mean, like, why do they have to bring it back up about his dead parents?
It's
part of
a
his
constant
character.
in his life, bro.
Yeah, bro, I didn't need
His
that.
whole reason
It's
for
like-
even fighting
It's
crime
like
is
Aleksey
them.
was saying, it's like when why Spider-Man fights. Like Uncle Ben was like, "Yo, great power, great responsibility."
And
son.
even if Peter doesn't say it, in the back of its mind, it's always there.
Yeah, but at least he doesn't say it every 10, 10 seconds.
Well, he didn't say, "Oh shit, my dead parents." He's
the-
looking at a photo
Sam
saying how
Raimi's-
disappointed he is in himself for wanting a happy life.
Yeah, this one actually does it in a respectful and a good way.
In the Raimi trilogy, that's all you heard through the 3 movies is great power comes great responsibility. So I'm just saying it's there.
Yeah, you dummy.
So, what do you guys rate it out of 10?
7.
It's a 7.5, 8.
Yeah, 7 for me.
I give it an 8. So let's look at some online ratings. There's no reviews for Metascore. The Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter is 84%. Audience in IMDb is 7.8 out of 10. And Rotten Tomato audience is an 88%. So the average of all these scores is 83.33. Now, before we jump into the spoiler-free review, like, comment, subscribe. Also, check out these guys in the social media links. We are most of the podcast platforms. Give us a listen anywhere at any time. All right, let's get into the spoiler-filled discussion. Let's take an in-depth review of Batman Mask of the Phantasm, beginning with Batman being blamed for the Phantasm's murders.
I think that's so stupid.
So
Why?
after...
The Phantasm looks like the...
They know Batman fights crime.
Yeah,
They
I know.
know he doesn't kill. And
Gordon
they
knows
still
that, but
blame him.
oh my fucking God. Gordon knows that, but the fucking the
How did
guy
she know?
who used to
Force.
work with the crime family doesn't know that.
Okay.
Wait, how did the chick know that Bruce was Batman?
Because it was set up when you see Bruce like fighting those dudes, and then later on,
He's at the cemetery.
yeah, he's at the
Wayne.
cemetery in his Batman outfit.
Yeah, he's looking at it. And then she's like, Bruce? Because he's looking at the Wayne family
Yeah, but
memorial.
she just
That's one way to give away your identity.
Well, all he did was stop there. Like, if Batman could have stopped at any like cemetery, like in front of any.
Yeah, but it'd
thing.
be random
Look,
for him to
the
just...
story needs to happen, so this scene needs to happen.
Okay, anyway, let me narrate the first beginning moment.
Okay, go.
So after raiding a mob meeting, Batman hunts down some fleeing members, but he's too late because when he catches up to one of them, they turn out to be murdered by the Phantasm. The police place the blame on Batman, causing him to be on the run. This sets up the dynamic where not only does Batman have to solve a crime, but also has to do it while evading the full force of the law. It's an exciting dynamic to see the police working against Batman.
I also like that is because instead of seeing Batman just beating the crap out of people constantly, we actually see him do like detective work.
Yeah.
Plus, there's plenty of iterations of Batman where the police are against him. So it's not that like
It's not that uncommon.
I think
Yeah.
this kind of set it up, though, for future movies. Like I was talking about the Christian Bale film. His movies are based, like they draw inspiration from this film, you know, because at the end of The Dark Knight Rises, the police is against Batman. If you remember, once the Joker gets caught, he's like on the run, and you know they give the whole speech about why does he do it or something like that. But yeah, I think it's a really cool dynamic to see him trying to work against the people that he's trying to protect.
yeah, no, definitely. The fact that there was like the Phantasm is doing these things and he doesn't know why exactly, and he's just being blamed for it. You know, it's interesting to see the mystery unfold and the reasoning behind it and the ties that are like to try to pin down who the fuck it is.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, like Aleksey was saying, it's cool to see some actual detective work in the film, which I'm hoping this new one.
I don't think that's me.
Yeah, I
this
don't
guy
know,
looks like
but,
he's
It's
all.
not gonna be all fighting.
It
probably.
Yeah,
looks
this
really.
This guy looks all hands.
But the Riddler's in it, so I'm hoping that
He
he has to use his brain to
brain.
figure out the riddles.
That might be the case. Then again, he might just use his fist. So like, screw the riddle. Just like
Screw the riddle, just give me the answer, man.
It looked really boring.
It looks like an Aleksey kind of movie.
it does. I like action.
Yeah, that's usually why he's gonna watch it. He's gonna go in and watch it because he just wants the action for it. Just like Snake Eyes. Best
Nothing
movie for
wrong
him.
about liking action movies. Okay.
Snake Eyes for him.
All right.
8 out of 10.
Next, let's talk about Batman flashbacks to his origin story and becoming who he is. So after learning martial arts and beating up a few robbers, Bruce meets Andrea. The two quickly fall in love, but this hurts Batman, We can see him struggling, even wishing to let go of his vigilante ways in order to have a quiet and peaceful life. Unfortunately, shortly after making his decision to propose to Andrea, she runs away, leaving Bruce in the dark. I think it's really interesting to see Batman so torn up about what he should do. He finally has happiness, but knows he can't be a hero at the same time. It shows his more human side that just kind of wants to be happy.
Why don't you just ask him for the money?
Ask Bruce for the money?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually...
It is a good point.
Because isn't he a billionaire?
yeah, I guess it was just more about pride at that point.
Plus,
Well, she was madly
be
in love. She claimed that she was. Like,
plus
so,
it'd be exposing, the
Maybe
his
she's a gold digger.
she's
no.
not though. 'Cause
I know, but maybe he'd get that sort of vibe from her.
Plus is exposing how he's connected to the criminal underworld. So that's not great for.
Oh,
Yeah, you
That's
don't.
true, yeah.
She doesn't want to wake up with Batman next to her and like, bro, you're a bad guy. I gotta throw you in jail. Not that nicely,
yeah,
obviously.
she was
but-
trying to hide from him why there's always mobsters around her dad.
It was also neat to see that Bruce made a little shitty makeshift costume and not just being immediately the Batman.
Yeah.
like he just
He's
put
got a
on
ski
like,
mask.
yeah,
Yeah.
wearing all black ski mask. Let's go, I'm Batman. And then he just like looks at Alfred. Alfred, he's like, I need to be more intimidating. I don't know why that wasn't intimidating enough for them.
Because it's just some
ski
dude in a
Because he
ski mask.
looks like the fucking random thugs that he was
Yeah.
fighting.
That's
They're like,
why
who
it
the
was.
fuck is this dude?
That's why it was
He can
funny.
blend in
'Cause
more than.
He already does a good job of blending in.
Quite
Plus, he wants to
literally.
strike fear into them.
Yeah,
he doesn't
bro.
just want to blend in.
I'd be fucking terrified
You
of
know-
a giant
Because
Batman comes up to me in the middle of an alley.
So, like, here's something I thought. Isn't Batman supposed to be like impervious to bullets?
no.
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 I thought his suit was like
Some iterations of his suit are
Like in the new
bulletproof.
Batman movie, his suit is bulletproof. Yeah.
But
But-
like the animated series, you could tell that it's like
it's
just
more
cloth.
fabric, yeah. So that's why I was confused. 'Cause I'm like, he's running through that whole building, getting
You wearing
shot
tights.
at. Yeah, I'm like, isn't he supposed to be bulletproof? Like,
No,
He's
no,
not
like his
Superman,
armor,
bro.
yeah, his not. Like, I mean, his armor though. Like, isn't it like he's getting shot at? I thought he would be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna take any.
He didn't have Morgan Freeman giving him the cut-proof armor. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cut proof.
That because in the what is it, Batman Begins or
Yeah, that's the first one of the.
his armor only allows for like deflecting stabs. That's it. He gets shot. He's gonna bleed.
Oh yeah. See, I understand like the explosion scene, like why that hurt him. Because I was thinking like, oh, yeah, you can't really deflect a bomb.
yeah.
Superman
But
can.
like, yeah. But like, for,
he's not super bad.
but like him getting shot at, I'm pretty sure his suit could just like not take like he won't take physical damage because his suit's gonna be made out of something strong.
Titanium.
It's just cloth. Just
Yeah,
cloth
and
in
I'm
this
like,
movie.
and yeah, I'm like in my mind, I'm guessing this movie's just like him in the original form, like just pure cloth or cotton, freaking
Cotton
tights.
specifically.
cotton tights.
Bro, you gotta look up what.
What
He probably
fabric
got
is
that
Batman's suit?
He's probably got like anti-itch cream in his underpants.
He wears cashmere.
Bro, he wears his underpants outside. What are you talking about? So let's talk about Sal requesting the Joker's help. So after learning all his fellow mobsters are dead, Sal turned to the Joker for help. He offers him money so the Joker can kill Batman. Instead, the Joker kills Sal and finds out the Batman wasn't behind the gangster murders. We get a reason for Joker to be thrown into the mix, making everything much more chaotic.
I like that.
I really like the Joker's voice actor, so I'm good with having any reason for him to be in the movie.
Yeah, Luke Skywalker is a great
Yeah.
Joker.
Is that who was voice
Yeah,
acting?
Mark
Yes.
Hamill.
Okay, I thought so.
That was pretty nice.
Because I knew that Mark Hamill did a lot of the Joker's voice, but I didn't know if that was the case in this situation because it sounded a little different to me.
Well, this was
Because he was
93.
way younger
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah, he's pretty young in this
Okay.
one. Or younger.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, what did you guys think about this scene about the Joker being introduced?
I mean, you can tell it
Yeah,
had
it
a
was
lot
great.
of meaning.
It surprised me at first, but then my favorite scene is when how Bruce finds out Joker's original
Like
identity.
afterwards.
The Joker has very high energy. And bro, you're making such a big deal out of the Joker quote unquote identity.
Look, it surprised me. Okay, I didn't expect it. Okay,
He's
Don't,
not.
don't
He's,
they show the same shit in the Killing Joke?
No,
I didn't see
that's-
that movie,
that's
okay?
different.
I didn't see that movie.
In that one, instead of being a mobster, he was just a
He was
poor
like
dude.
a fall guy.
He's a fall guy. He's just a poor dude.
Bro,
He
if
needs
you
money.
care so much about the Joker's identity and Batman finding out, you should watch The Killing Joke.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I have the
Maybe.
comic book. I can let you read it.
Maybe.
Now, does the animate like this animation follow the comic book more, or does it's its own thing kind of?
This movie,
Like the animation overall.
the animation,
Like,
I'd say it's pretty similar to the early
Early
comics, the golden age of comics.
With the Art Deco style. It's really nice.
Yeah, back the panel where Batman slaps Robin. It looks like that.
The whole show was based on that.
Yeah, that's great. No, I'm fine with that. Where's Robin? Why is he in?
He's in
dead.
the show.
He's
in
probably dead.
He's in the show, but he's not in the.
Why is he in this movie?
Because he's already been killed by Joker, probably.
Bro, you're saying probably?
I don't know Batman like that, okay? I just know that one of the Jokers is dead.
Well, there's
I know
more than
Joker's,
one Robin.
One of the Robins is dead.
No, he just goes through Robins like he goes through hoes.
So some thoughts I had while watching this movie were, how does the Phantasm disappear into smoke?
Magic.
Yeah, magic.
Teleporting magic.
Encanto.
I also wondered what the politician's vendetta was against Batman. I don't know. It just seemed.
Did he have a vendetta?
It just seemed like he was really going hard
Oh,
at
yeah.
Batman.
Isn't because he
Yeah.
wanted to marry the girl?
Maybe, but then that would mean he knew Bruce's identity.
I think it's mostly because since he is a mobster, he's naturally gonna be afraid of Batman.
Well, he
because
wasn't
Batman's
a
trying to go
mobster.
after
Well,
That's
him.
I don't know
again,
if he was.
remember?
I don't know if he was doing some sort of political campaign, and he wanted to get some sort of side on him. Like,
Oh yeah,
like we'll clean up the streets and
we don't need no man in a cape.
Uh huh.
All right, that makes sense. Next is my favorite moment. It's Batman and Andrea versus the Joker. So after learning the truth about the Phantasm, Batman saves Andrea from almost being killed by the Joker. Together, they team up together, surviving the Joker's death traps and beating him. However, Andrea wants her vengeance and disappears with the Joker as everything around them is destroyed. I think this is the best fight scene in the movie. We get to see the cartoony side of Batman's villains as the Joker uses traps and gimmicky machines to try and beat the Batman.
It's
you guys
really
think?
fucked up that the land of the future was just
just-
dilapidated.
It was just abandoned.
Like Gotham City is really fucked up for just letting all this trash build up.
Yeah,
And the Joker was just there, just using it as like, oh, it's just
this is
for
my
you.
home.
Yeah,
It's literally the same thing as like in The Killing Joke where he buys that abandoned circus.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think that's true for a lot of big cities. Like Detroit was a city of a lot of
crime,
abandoned
yeah.
cities, a lot of abandoned
okay.
buildings. I mean,
Yeah.
just like the city just leaves it to its own vices for like drug users and stuff.
A lot
to-
of drug dens.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just hang out in there.
That's nice.
But yeah, what did you guys think about this final battle?
It was pretty good.
was
Obviously,
pretty epic.
obviously, it was lacking for my taste because. But then again, it's an old movie with less advanced animating styles. I guess I don't know. That's the right way to say it. So they were limited to what they could and couldn't do, probably.
I like it.
Yeah,
See,
Thanks.
for me, I like when she first gets there and
Yeah, that was
actually
good.
fights the Joker.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
Joker was
part.
pretty
It's a one-on-one.
powerless right there.
Yeah, and I'm like, is the Joker holding back, or is he actually physically losing? Because doesn't Joker have superhuman
No.
strength?
no, he's just a regular.
He's just a
dude.
He's
crazy
a regular
dude.
guy. Okay, yeah.
He's a crazy dude, not regular dude.
Plus, I liked how there was like a battle of ideals where Batman just wants to lock up Joker and just have him not cause any trouble.
It's kind of dumb that Batman just wants to keep on locking up the Joker when the Joker always comes out
Well,
and
because
kills
he
like, a
doesn't
bunch of
kill
people.
people.
He doesn't kill
And
anyone.
he needs to
What's
make
he
an
do with
exception.
them?
He needs to make an exception in this
Well,
case.
guess what? You should watch The Killing
Joker
Joke.
always
Yeah, you
comes out
should.
and
Or you
starts
should
killing
watch-
people.
Does he kill
It's almost
people
like
in
The
it?
Killing Joke deals
Does he
with
kill
that.
people in that?
Stop trying to get me to watch
You should
it.
watch, what is it called? I think it was called Batman. The
Killing
one where
Joke.
he's the old man. I forgot what that movie was called.
Return of the Batman or something like that. Batman Returns.
Something like that, yeah. But it's a cartoon where he's an old man and he's gonna kill the Joker.
Yeah. I saw that one actually.
You
Wow,
saw
you
that.
saw that one.
I
but
saw
you-
part 1 and 2 of that.
Yeah, that was a good movie. A good set of movies. What is going on with the audio?
That's weird.
All right, that's weird. All right. Now for a moment that I think should be cut is the politician. I didn't really think he was necessary. I get that he
I think
sold.
it's him.
Is it the mic?
Think so.
Let's try.
Do you have your phone next to your cable? Oh.
No, my phone's way over there, bro.
Next year, Mike.
So I get that he sold Andrea's dad to the mob, but other than being corrupt, he didn't really, offer much to the story. I didn't think they really needed like a dating side. Like him and Andrea didn't really need to date for it.
I think the only reason why they did is because Andrea knew who he was, and so she was just trying to get closer to him.
For the money.
Not for
No,
the money,
to-
so she can get the revenge.
Yeah.
I don't think that was it at all. I thought that their dating was like genuine, but it was
She was two-timing.
what?
With Bruce?
She didn't do anything with Bruce when she came back to the city.
Oh, was that a flashback?
Yeah, there was a flashback when he was proposing to her. That was a
And
flashback.
then after that?
When they went on a date?
No.
Oh my god!
Who are you talking about?
When they're in the room together and he sleeps with her.
He doesn't sleep with her. She asked him to leave.
He does sleep with her.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
No, that's towards the end of the movie.
Yeah, towards the end.
Okay.
Yeah,
when she has
right.
the white T-shirt on,
And then when they
Oh,
then they go their separate ways, and then she calls the politician.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't get the relationship in this movie.
Well, I think
The politician.
well, with the politician, she had no feelings for him.
Yeah, I think
But
That's
for
why I
Bruce-
said she's trying to get closer to him so she can just like finish him off.
But for Bruce, like it was all general love. Like,
Yeah, but I'm not focused on that part.
Oh my
I'm focused on why she was getting closer to the politician.
Oh, she just wanted to murder him.
That's what I'm saying.
Because the politician even said it. He sold her and her father out because the father wouldn't give him the money to
Yeah, that's what
run
I'm
for the
saying.
campaign.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
What is you guys' final ratings for this film?
Still 7.
it's a 7. I really liked how like brutal some of the like deaths are for a PG movie.
Yeah.
Like the pain that the fucking the senator was in from the laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that would sound terrible. Like,
It's
God,
nice to see classic Joker in action.
Yep.
I would, I would hate for that to happen.
You can see that in The Killing Joke.
That's gonna be the new Owl House recommendation.
Imagine just
Bro,
laughing to death.
I'd rather you watch The Owl House
Imagine just laughing to death. Like you're
Oh,
laughing
man,
so
that'd be
hard that
rough.
you just die.
because it does hurt if you laugh too long.
yeah. I've had moments where I couldn't breathe
Yeah.
because I was laughing
I
too hard.
get that.
That's why it's so wild. Like the fact that we have stand-up comedians and people go and watch, and it's just like, you're laughing out of pure enjoyment, but it's like it hurts.
It becomes scary
Yeah,
when it
because
hurts.
you're laughing so hard that you forget to breathe.
You start
Like,
having a
it's-
panic attack.
Yeah, because
mid-laugh.
you can't like stop laughing to take a minute to breathe. So you're just like,
Who just needs to breathe?
It just needs breathing
Us?
these days. All right, let's look at some online reviews. This IMDb audience member gave it an 8 out of 10. Not long after the new animated series of Batman started, they made the movie. Batman is suspected of murdering a gangster after a mysterious dark man does it. The police are now on the lookout for Batman. Bruce Wayne, meanwhile, is having flashbacks of his previous love, Andy, that he misses. When he finds her, she obviously finds out he's Batman, and they get back together. Unfortunately, he also finds out that she is the mysterious dark man, the Phantasm. Also, the Joker is trying to find Andy to kill her before he is next. A good animated film with some action, and it also warmed up towards the TV series. Batman was number 84 on the 100 greatest pop culture icons. Very good.
I like how he gave us the entire summary of the movie.
Yeah,
and
pretty
that.
much. That was that was just a summary more than a review.
Yeah, I don't think they even said if it was good or not.
I got winded from reading all that. Oh my god.
what happened? At the end of it, what happened to the Joker? Did he actually die?
Good question.
Probably not.
No,
Joker.
he didn't.
So then did she
Which
die?
is a plot hole because
Did she die then?
she
No,
she
she-
teleported with them, so
Yeah.
I assumed that
She's alive.
they were gonna show them killing him or something.
Yeah, they just kind of left it as a
Because
cliffhanger.
literally, they just claimed that this is like as soon as the animation took off, became like I'm guessing this movie takes place after season 1 of the animation.
Probably around there, you know.
So I'm assuming that this movie is just like a normal anime, like throw out there and just for shit.
Cartoon.
Cartoon.
No, like I think like My Hero. You know how we watched that freaking movie recently?
Oh, it's just a side character.
yeah, it's
that's
like
never gonna
side
appear
character.
again.
Like her, she's just a side character. It doesn't matter.
Maybe.
And like,
I don't know, I've
and
never
then
seen
an
this
actual
cartoon.
show, it's
I
just,
see what you're saying.
it's just not relevant.
Could be, yeah. Could be its own standalone thing.
Yeah, because there's no like if the Joker died.
You'll have to watch the cartoon, man.
Guess so.
That's
Guess
to
no
finish
one.
the animated series.
guess
See
I
if
know
the
what I'm watching.
Phantasm's there.
Honestly,
All right, this this
I
what
wonder
is
if
it?
Doc Ock's gonna be in there.
IMDb audience member gave it a 2 out of 10. The film starts off with action at the start of the movie. Then, for most of the movie, it was just them talking and even going into the past that Bruce was nearly about to propose to Andrea, his ex-girlfriend from his past.
Nearly.
Yo, did Aleksey write this review?
That's what I thought you were waiting, man. That's
The Joker randomly appears, and Andrea turns out to be the Phantasm. I liked Batman, the animated series, but this movie is just boring.
Okay.
It's really interesting.
I
to
vibe
me.
with this guy because he's more of an action man.
Oh my god. There's no...
Why does it take so long for that one to trigger?
You gotta time it perfectly now.
I have
You
to be
gotta-
like 5 seconds ahead for it to pop.
This
Yeah, but you're not
Metacritic...
gonna know 5 seconds ahead.
Right.
Of it.
This Metacritic reviewer, there's no Metacritic reviewers.
Man, that was great. That was a good
great.
read.
This Rotten Tomato audience member gave a 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, really?
Really? This Rotten Tomatoes audience member gave it a 5 out of 5. This might be the best Batman movie ever. And the Phantasm is one of the best DC characters. It is a non-stop action and great writing. My only complaint is that there wasn't more of it.
Honestly, Batman Beyond versus the Joker is better.
It's a good movie too. Rotten Tomatoes critic. So this person gave it a fresh. Quite possibly the best film adaptation of the Batman character in existence. And then this one gave it a rotten. The violence is too realistic.
Realistic.
They're not terribly
Why are
graphic
you watching it then?
to qualify as cartoony escapism. Yet the movie lacks the sophisticated vision or satirical edge to lay claim to any higher purpose. It's merely dark for dark's sake.
I bet they
Why
like
did they
sing
watch it
too.
then? Why did they watch this?
Yeah, it's not like Batman's the most kid friendly character in the DC comics.
You know, I thought of something funny as well. I was like, you know how like the scene where the building's blowing, like Batman goes to that
Where the buildings go boom boom?
Yeah, the building goes boom boom.
Oh, at the construction
Yeah,
site?
yeah. I like how every cop was there shooting but missing. Like not even a one bullet.
Stormtroopers, man.
And then when he uses his cape to like send Ollie to the helicopter, they're like, oh, we can hit that, and then they all hit it. They freaking demolish the cape, and then
They needed Batman to have a reason to live, to escape.
yeah, but like how
plot
no,
It was also interesting that he had to run away from the cops like without his mask on.
Oh, yeah.
Because it gives some genuine tension to someone could find out. 'Cause
Right.
there's so many dudes just following him.
yeah. When he was running away, there was not a single person on the street. Not one.
Well, I
person.
mean, because they're going to go away from a police shootout location.
Yeah, plus explosions and
I don't know. I'd be trying to an explosion.
well, yeah, you'd be the first to die.
Well, again, yeah. Well, again, and I also realized this movie takes place in like the early 1990s.
Oh, so we don't
Where
have
people didn't
smartphones.
exist.
Well, no, that's when cell phones weren't a thing. All the
No,
way.
people just weren't born yet.
Yeah.
People just
It was just Batman and police people.
There weren't enough NPCs on the street.
Yeah, you're right. There wasn't. They didn't have enough money for the like budget for that.
They
All
couldn't
right.
afford the people.
Yeah.
Let's check out our previous podcast. If you enjoyed this one so far, we upload new episodes weekly. Also check out our Patreon. Any help
So you
is
gonna jump on the table?
greatly appreciated, huh?
Is he gonna jump on the table?
No. Now time for content now time for content we've seen this week. What are some shows or movies you guys watched?
Well, I finished rewatching the whole the time I got reincarnated as a slime.
What'd you think of it the second time?
I actually enjoyed it way more rewatching it because I mean that's the first season came out so long ago, and then like the season 2 came out
Recently?
like last year in the summer or whatever.
Oh wow.
So like, and then it's like it takes 6 months to finish it all, and I didn't watch it at all. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna watch this shit. I don't want to wait every week. And then like then me and Tisha watched it all. Like we watched all season 2, and I was like, man, what the fuck did I watch? Because I literally forgot all of season 1.
So you had to rewatch it?
So I rewatched all of season 1, and I'm like, you know what? Season 2, here we go.
Hey.
Damn, bro, can you not
That was loud.
the whole ass table, bro?
He's falling, but he doesn't want to get up.
Yeah, I know. What else did you watch this week?
I didn't watch this, but I actually read the latest chapter of I Reincarnated as a Slime. It's pretty good.
I'm also
How many times do they get reincarnated? As a
Anyways,
slime.
yeah, it's pretty good. I think it's only got like 50 chapters, 49 chapters, something like that, but it's still pretty far in.
I also watched Konosuba season 2.
Hey, let's go.
I want to watch the movie, but I don't know where it's at to like watch it.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I
I
got
think
you.
it's. I think it's only.
I got you.
I think it's only. But also, I want to watch it
Dude,
in
1, 2,
dub.
3 movies.
Technically, yes.
We don't condone these pirating
But I want to watch.
websites.
I want to watch it in dub because I know there's a dub version now.
I got
for
you,
it.
bro.
God, bro.
So I want to watch it in dub, but I don't know where. I didn't want to pay for it because I'm like, I don't know if it's worth buying.
That is wrong. You cannot do that. That's illegal.
Because I didn't want to. I didn't want to buy that movie for some reason. I don't want to buy Konosuba.
It's not
Wow.
worth it. It's going to Super, bro. It's not
Bro,
worth
it's
And that's
good.
what-
It's way better than any isekai thing.
it. No, it's not.
Yes,
Then-
it is, because it's funny.
And then I also finished season
you're
2.
wrong.
All
bro.
isekai fucking garbage like Log Horizon, and there's such a snore fest.
And then I also finished season 5 of My Hero. So
Hey, the newest season of My Hero.
yeah, I don't like how they ended season 5.
Really?
It's like just stops.
Oh, it's just like a cliffhanger.
No, not even it just stops. Like you're like watching an episode and just nothing. I was like, what the hell is this shit?
It's like, are they sure this is the last episode?
Yeah, I know. That's literally what I was thinking. Like me and Tisha had to scroll and make sure, and then we just kept trying to push to go forward more, and no, nothing.
Bruh.
It's like what the hell? I don't know. It just ends very.
Abruptly.
Yeah.
It ends very.
It ends very good. All right.
Just like the show, it just ends like how his end sentence ended.
All right. What else did you guys watch this
I
week?
told you I mainly play games this week, so I might actually play some
Did
Rise.
you beat
tonight.
Spider-Man?
No.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck,
God.
bro?
I've been playing. I've been streaming my main stuff, Pokemon.
Yeah, I watched Aleksey stream for the first time.
Weren't you
Like,
streaming
all through-
Spider-Man?
I am, but I had to go back to my main stuff because I can't just move away from my
Pokemon.
His fans, bro. He can't leave his fans.
yeah,
like that.
exactly.
Hey, bro. His streams were so alive, bro. You should see them.
So alive.
Yeah, bro.
Hit
Like
5 viewers.
That's pretty good.
you
That's
know,
good, yeah.
he has so much content to talk about while he's streaming.
And I still get viewers though.
He just keeps going,
I
for
wish he
like
did
2
that.
hours.
No, I wish he did that. All he did was stand there and just like,
Just quiet.
and then like someone was talking like, "Hey, look, yeah, we'll do that." Oh yeah, we can do that special attack. That's literally all he would say. I'm like, bro.
Nah, bro, it got crazy towards when I got my shiny. It got pretty crazy, man.
You're
The-
finally
I
alive.
was telling him about like, yeah, this was for sure knocking her out in one hit, and it knocked out one hit. And the next thing, we actually got a shiny in the same battle, which is epic, bro.
That was
And
the
it's
most talking
crazy.
he
And
did.
it's funny, especially like when his when his volume's all fucked up. So like the game, you can barely hear the game, and it's just him not talking. You can hear the game like an echo in another room.
It's just funny to me because, like I said, I tuned into one of his streams and literally, I stayed through all of it. Like literally, I had it playing. Then I started playing Pokemon and watching a show at the same time. I was just like,
Dude, multitasking. All right, what about you, Jesus? What did you watch this week?
I watched and finished Code Geass season 1 and 2. It's a really good show. That ending was pretty good, pretty
"There's only 2
satisfying.
seasons to it."
Yeah,
I thought it was way more.
I thought it's because
there's a couple movies.
Yeah, there's
Oh, there's a couple movies. Okay.
Yeah. I watched it with Paige. It was amazing. I would have never watched it by myself because it did. I'm not really interested like a lot in like random action shows unless they have like a good premise. But I never even like looked into Code Geass, its premise because
yeah,
I
I've seen
did.
season 1.
It just looked like this guy who gets a power and then he just does things.
He's
He's
like an
upper.
OP character.
I didn't even know there was fucking mechas in the show. 'Cause
Yeah,
they all
big
wear
brain. Yeah,
they
it's
all
a-
wear like imperial like outfits or shit. And they're all dressed up fancy, and then they get in these big ass robots.
Yeah, they throw a lot of concepts into the show.
You know, every time I scroll, like when I'm on it, like Funimation or whatever I'm like using for my anime platform, I just scroll through and it's always one of those like that anime pops up,
Really?
but I never like watch it.
Really?
Oh, really? No, I never feel the intention to watch it. Like I'm just like, this does not look entertaining.
Well, if you do, it's really good.
Well, now I have to watch it. Now I have to watch
No,
it
you
because
don't.
you guys have all seen it. Now I have to watch it. So
I've only seen season 1, and that was like when it first came out, bro.
It's really good.
As for me, I watched I finally finished Seinfeld, the whole series.
I don't want kisses, bro. I'm
So
sorry.
the series released July 5th of 1989, and the plot is the continuing misadventures of neurotic New York City stand-up comedian Jerry Seinfeld and his equally neurotic New York City friends. Rated TV PG.
Really?
Directed by Larry David, starring Jerry Seinfeld, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and Michael Richards. I rated it an 8.9 out of 10.
It's a good show.
Yeah,
Really
for me,
good
it was
show.
very entertaining.
awesome.
It was pretty funny. A few moments that didn't age well, but and some of the actors are actually a bit controversial. But overall, the show itself, I think it's hilarious. All the characters are so likable, even though they're bad people.
He always just wants to get out.
And it was pitched as a show about nothing, and like so many things happen that it's really entertaining.
Yeah, all the at the end of every episode, no one learns their lesson, and everything bad that can happen does happen.
It's the best.
So like you're waiting for like a bus, and then suddenly like the bus, I don't know,
Blows up.
the freaking I don't know, the tires pop while you're on it, and you're stuck in traffic or something like that.
It just sounds like a show about a guy with terrible luck.
Well,
It's
Jerry,
the whole friend group basically.
Yeah, Jerry doesn't exactly have bad luck. It's mostly his friends that do.
Hi.
Because Jerry's a famous comedian.
Hi.
And I also watched Stand By Me Doraemon, which you watched this week too.
Oh yeah,
by
I
me.
I
watched.
watched number 1 and 2.
I watched the first one. I actually enjoyed it.
You
It's,
gotta watch number 2.
I think it's worth watching. I think we should have had that as our movie.
I thought someone was screaming for a second. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Oh, the house is possessed, bro.
That made my hair stand up, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
He was about to run away.
I was. I was like, bro, I'm getting the fuck out
Bro,
of
you
here.
would have left us here to die.
Yeah.
That would have been you.
I would have
Man,
ran, bro.
I think about. I watched a lot this week.
All right, so this we'll talk about.
I
Let's
also
talk about
watched-
Doraemon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It released the first one released October 24th of 2014, and the second one was December 24th of 2021.
What?
Yeah, it's
That one's
recent.
brand new.
Brand new, bro.
Brand spanking new.
So the plot of the movie
Why
is
wasn't it advertised in movie theaters then?
because we're in America, I guess.
So I'm guessing it's only in sub. for the
It's on
second one.
Netflix. No, they have it in dub too.
That's why it's probably a Netflix exclusive.
Maybe, yeah. So the plot is what will happen when Nobi's life after Doraemon leaves. It's rated TV PG.
Oh shit, Nobi grows up in this?
Yeah, directed by
Oh, no
Tony
wonder
Oliver.
you guys cried.
Directed by Tony Oliver, starring Wasabi Mitsu, Megumi Ohara, and Satoshi Sumampa. I can't read the last name. I rate a 9 out of 10.
I do rate it a 9 out of 10 too.
I do.
It's
I
really
do
good. It's a really good, cute movie.
Yeah, I didn't expect to like these movies as much as I did. The first film
I need to
didn't
watch
have.
second one for sure.
Yeah, the first one didn't have much of an exact plot it follows, but that's a good thing for this movie because it means they have a lot more room to explore the main character. And the sequel picks up where the first one left off. The main character, Nobi, would seem like someone you should hate, but they balance him out by showing him failing and having a vulnerable side. And these movies really hit hard at your emotions.
I kind of want to slap that kid most of the time.
Most of the time,
Yeah.
he's pretty dumb, yeah.
Yeah, because he always cries. No,
Well,
it's
he's
not
a
because
kid.
it's not because he's dumb. He cries so much.
He's a kid, bro.
Bro, but like there's too much crying. He's not like 4 or 5. He's like 8 or 9.
Well, he's a sensitive kid.
Bro, he's a little bitch.
They're great movies, yeah.
But
would watch
I
them
mean,
again.
like I said, I do like it. I don't know why. I mean, I want to punch him, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
but I do
they
like
balance
it.
him out because he fails a lot too.
All I remember from Doraemon is the show, and the show was mostly just hijinks. So it was just them having like
Each
fun
episode
shit.
was self-contained.
Yeah,
I thought
Basically.
the movie was going to be similar to the show.
at least
too.
from what I
Yeah.
saw.
Because doesn't the show
I
have
watched
like
a few episodes of it.
doesn't the show have him
Never
like
finished it.
have 4 or 5 brothers or something like that? They're all
maybe.
identical.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Isn't it like that?
That's
No.
Osumatsu-san.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's a
show.
different. Oh, that's a different.
It's a
Okay.
different cartoon.
That's not really what I was thinking. Like when I first watched this, I was like, isn't there supposed to be like 4 or 5 other brothers?
No, but what May said in the show is that each episode they explore one gadget, and in this movie, like they're all
explored
just kind
all
of
it. Yeah,
they're all
they
kind
threw all
of
of it. I thought it was, like I said, it was pretty lit.
Yeah, it's great.
I also didn't think they're gonna go. What is it, like 3D animation for this movie?
Oh yeah,
I was kind of blown away.
yeah.
at
The
how well
the
it
first one had a Astro Boy art style to it with 3D animation. You remember that movie?
Neat.
was. And then how's the second one like?
The newest one, they upgraded it, so like it's still got the same sort of art style, but they cleaned it up a lot more. So
That's
the
good.
characters aren't as shiny looking as in Astro Boy.
Uh,
They made it more I don't know, better. They fixed it.
I think it is worth watching though.
Yeah.
I won't deny that it is worth watching.
that's good to hear. I might check it out.
And the last thing I watched was the newest season of Agretzko.
Oh, so you did watch it already?
Yeah, I did finish it, and I didn't like it as much as the last season. So I don't know.
I think it's getting kind of dull.
I'm halfway
Yeah,
through
I
season
agree.
3.
Does
Still,
it actually have a story?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
really.
Oh, really?
I didn't expect that. I thought it was just like something.
The story is mostly about the character development of going through, a kind of dead end job,
Okay.
a soul crushing office job.
Yeah.
That was the thing that drew me towards it, because it's like these cutesy animals having to do like
Boring things.
yeah, and not just boring things, but like soul crushing, like dream ending things where you're
favorite
stuck in a
character
dead end
is the
job.
pig.
Is the pig?
Yeah, I
oh,
love
the boss.
Yeah, the boss. I love the pig.
And apparently, so like it's like parody, like in terms of like Japanese office culture, where it's very similar to that.
Wait, I'm surprised you never watched it.
I've
Alexa.
seen a few episodes.
Oh, you have?
Few eps.
You should watch the whole season, like all of it. It's pretty. It's
If
pretty
I watch a
entertaining.
few episodes and I couldn't get into it, it's probably not going to happen.
Dang.
I try to give things a few episodes at least before I decide if I want to continue or not.
All right, now let's roll the
I
credits.
like how you have the last thing is I don't know.
Yeah, that's the skeleton script,
I
so
don't
that I
know.
fill it in when I have something to put there.
And then it has a release date of 2021.
Where?
What do you guys rate it out of 10?
10, bro.
The script's 10 out of 10.
I also
I give it a 12.
the only other thing I could think that I watched this week was
100?
also Brooklyn
Oh my
Nine-Nine.
God.
So more
Oh, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, your babe.
I am
sitcom.
liking it.
Okay.
I'm just not grinding through it because I'm like I'd rather grind through a whole bunch of animes than actually like sitcoms.
Anime's
like them.
great too.
So
All right. What are you guys got? Any recommendations for any media?
should
Code Geass now.
I'd recommend that too, yeah. At least the first season, anyways.
Toradora, since I also just finished
Toradora is
that.
fantastic. I don't know why people hate on it so much as well. There's like a group of people that really love it.
Bro, Toradora.
Wait, you watched Toradora?
Hell yeah, bro,
You
that's one of my
did?
favorite.
Wait, you watched Toradora
You
before?
watched it?
That's one of my favorite animes.
I feel like you're lying.
I'm not. I actually like the romance angle and seeing Taiga's growth throughout the entire
Whoa,
anime.
this is like blowing my mind.
Well, this is because I never thought Aleksey would watch
I've
something
seen it
like
at
this.
least 3 times.
What?
Well, have you never talked about it before?
You never asked.
What?
See,
Well,
this is
'cause
what
we
you mean.
assume
This
that
is
you
what-
don't
this is
like
what I was
romance.
talking- This
Dude,
is what I
back
was
in the day,
talking
I watched a
about.
lot of romance anime.
This
Wow.
is exactly what I'm talking about. We have interests that we don't discuss with each other because we just don't think the other people would be interested.
But
Bro,
Batman
we-
is such a big part of you that you never talked to us about, and you took real great offense to it.
bro, because
And then you started posting
No,
all
you
this
know,
Funko flop.
I had such a huge obsession with Batman before. Like it was insane.
Back in the day, I also used to read a lot of romance manga too.
Did you read
like Lovely Complex stuff? Like I watched the anime for the Lovely Complex too.
Did you read Mysterious Girlfriend X?
Is that Kanjo X Kanjo or something like that?
What
What's the
premise?
what's the Japanese name for it?
Yeah, Kanojo. I don't fucking
Ex
know.
Kanjo or something like that?
Oh no, that's something else. I think.
Then.
But I know what you're talking about because I think I read or saw that too.
But no, I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it.
But yeah, I'm gonna be looking forward to rewatching Mysterious Girlfriend X and then finally picking up where the manga left off.
Mysterious
It's
Girlfriend.
weird.
What is it on? Is it on?
It's on Crunchyroll, I think.
Well, you got me at a loss then. I
Like,
don't want
it-
to. I don't want to
like,
get Crunchyroll
okay.
Premium then.
Like it's weird.
get the ads
It's a
with it.
weird
Oh
ass
yeah,
show.
yeah, yeah. No, yeah. That's the one I was talking about. Yeah, I seen it.
Some of them,
Like it's
some
a
episodes
weird
are-
show,
It is,
but the relationship is cute.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I've seen this one. It's very cute.
All right, what do
And
you
weird.
recommend, Javier?
Very weird.
I don't have actually any
No
recommendations.
Rex this week.
No, not this week.
I recommend this YouTube channel called Wendover Productions. They just make videos explaining how a lot of things in our world work, like logistics and stuff. Pretty cool stuff.
What about you,
vibe.
Aleksey?
What?
He said, "Oh,
I didn't have much to recommend because I've been busy just playing my normal stuff. So I've recommended this before, but I guess I'll recommend the Garland Brothers for any Harry Potter needs.
Oh.
Hey.
I recommend Rifty if you like watch. He doesn't do much Fortnite stuff now just because he's like kind of done with the game. But he watches he reacts to like Fortnite TikToks and they're pretty funny because it's a bunch of cringy kids making cringy like TikToks about Fortnite characters.
Nice.
Like I'll show you a video like right after this.
Really?
All right. So the plan.
Really?
What's the plan for next week, guys? What movie are we
Bro,
watching?
we gotta watch
Bell or Scream?
Bell.
Bell?
Bell?
Okay.
Alright.
Is that well because he doesn't want it to screen? So
And
Wow.
so we got to do another animated movie.
Yes, another animated movie.
I still vote Ron's Gone Wrong.
All right.
I'm going with that too because I haven't seen that either.
Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for visiting the Sleeping Cinema. Until next week. Peace.
Bye.
Deuces.
Deuces.
I even said it too.